Oh yeah, what's good?
Oh, you got the game. You got the. I hear your TV.
Yeah, my man.
So, did you? Which games did you watch yesterday? You watch?
Watch the G man, the G man,
What kind of
the
games?
G man. Watch the BTA. BTA had them Eagles fans.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
My brother was he was quiet, but I told him earlier. I'm like, we're gonna be eating barbecued eagles. So,
He said birds. That's what's for like some
hmm
barbecue birds. He said.
hmm
And Scatterbo had dudes scared, or he had dudes making business decisions. Scatterbo was laying out punishments.
exactly. So you need more of that. So, which
Of course.
we'll leave last Sunday alone. So, but yeah,
Friday Night Lights. He
yeah,
said the Friday Night Lights from the Big Ten. Rutgers football. Rutgers Scarlet Knights against the Washington Huskies. What is going on
yeah.
with the Huskies, man?
Well, um, last week they were down 20 and came back to beat Washington. I mean Maryland.
Maryland,
Yeah,
right.
you see, Callahan's 10 of 20, 50%, 108, one touchdown. Williams 3 of 7, 53, but he's killing them on the ground. So Raymond 8 of
Mm,
80. So overall, Rutgers has 95 yards rushing. So they're what 203,
hmm
while Washington is 130, 130. So they're get 70 more yards, but you're in a dogfight. Ian Strong, the three receptions, 56 yards. So Sheffield, 3 for 18, but a fumble. So man, that hurts right there.
All
So look,
right. I'm gonna
here
take
we
over now.
okay.
Yeah, they back to action now, and it was a turnover, so it'll be the
hmm
Huskies' ball.
hmm hmm
Let me see. What's
No, he took it out of his hand.
no? I'm talking about what's the need. I'm trying to look at that thing.
Oh,
Nah. It's Rutgers' ball. His knee was down,
oh, his
so
knee is
Rutgers.
down.
Yeah, so Rutgers had the ball. Kelly Man is in the shotgun, running back to his left. Ball of snaps, drops back, looking. And he scrambles, he takes off running, and he's gonna be about 2, 3 yards short. So it will be fourth down. I thought he was
Mm,
gonna get it. He looked like he hesitated just a little bit, but that's all it needed. So it's 4th and 3 coming up. What is Rutgers gonna do? Are they gonna go for it? Or are they gonna kick the field goal? And it looked like they're gonna stay on the field. Shiano's gonna go for it. 4th and 3.
hmm hmm
On the road, Rutgers on the road with a 10-7 lead against the Huskies. 7:09 left to go in the second quarter. I guess they don't trust the kicker. I mean, but it's a short day. He should be able to get that. But hey,
hmm
but Rutgers is going for it. Play clock is running down to 3 seconds, and now look like they'll have to call a
Timeout.
timeout.
Yeah, got to take the timeout.
Yeah, you don't want to mess this up, man. So you want to know exactly what you're gonna do. Are you gonna go for it? Or are you gonna just gonna kick the field goal? But it's so far the game. It's been some turnovers, a couple of turnovers, right, in this game early
Mm-mm.
on.
Mm-mm. Missed turnover opportunities for Washington. There
Missed
was one.
opportunities.
There was one that deep in Rutgers territory, into the flat. I mean, it would have been a pick six for Washington, and there was one that
Mm,
definitely they had, but it was an interference. So
right.
that's why I said Calvin Manning says now he's 50% overall. So, and he's hesitant, and like you said, there he's not being decisive. So
hmm
I don't know if he's being fooled or what it is. So right now Rutgers needs to get this score, or they need this first down first and then the
All
score.
right, and Rutgers coming back out. They're gonna go for it on 4th and 3. But Manis will be in the shotgun. Where running back is gonna be to his right. So all they got to get 3 yards to get another first down.
hmm
All right, ball of snaps. Manis drops back, looking. He throws and it is deflected. So turnover on downs, a deflected, and that was a pass. He could have. That should have been an easy pass, but it looked like the guy jumped up and deflected the pass. That would have been an easy first down too if he'd have got that pass. The pass to the flats.
Raymond was there. Yeah, Raymond was there.
Yeah,
That
because
was
if
the
that pass,
defender. Yeah, the defender just made the play because I think that was
right?
he was on point with that one. It
Yeah,
was a good call.
if that pass was going to be made, that definitely would have been an easy first down.
Yeah, first down and maybe a touchdown. So,
So what we keep saying now again, more and more missed opportunities, right?
mm-hmm.
It could have been. You could have got
Missed
a
field goal,
3 points on the field
missed
goal.
field goal. Now turnover down deep in the territory. Um, too many missed opportunities for Rutgers. To be honest with you, if you converted the way you should be, you'd have at least 28 points. I'm going to be honest. 21,
Hmm.
but realistically, I think they've had how many drives? I think they've had in progress. Let me close this out. Rutgers is at 1, 2. No, that was deep in their territory. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so yeah, 4 other opportunities to score points. So
Hmm.
they've only scored on 2.
Yeah, man. This game, like I said, should have been more points in this game, but they keep
Mhm.
squandering opportunities.
Well, Washington has squandered opportunities too,
Hmm.
so it
Yeah,
goes
both.
both
That's what they're
ways.
both teams.
So uh,
Whereas there's a shootout going in North Texas right now. It's 49-28, man. It's like South
mhm.
Florida is like, and it's like 7:15 left to go in that third quarter.
Colorado State is up over Fresno, 28-7.
Yeah, and they was the underdog in that game because
Mhm.
Fresno was like a 6 point favorite.
Mhm. But when you go into Colorado, that's what you kind of
Hmm.
figure. So
Yep.
yeah, Penn over Marist is final. Harvard over Cornell is final. Brown over Bryant is final. Thank you to everyone for being here. Make sure you guys tap into the Aboriginal Sports Network, the Hardcore Sports Network. Plenty of great content creators there. You can reach everyone over on all social medias, whether it's Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Discord. You can always Twitch. You can always reach and find content creators from one of the networks there. Cover you for everything: pro sports, football, basketball, baseball, hockey, college sports, as you see, WNBA, UFC. I mean, everything is covered there. So make sure you tap into the Man Cave, as well as Coach Ed Sports. We do our job and cover it. So go ahead, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now let's see what the Huskies gonna do with their possession, man. But like I said, Huskies about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, the Huskies were one of the top teams. I mean, their offense was like, it was a shootout in that Pac-12, man. But now, like I said, it's a different day and time, man. Huskies are just holding on. All right, Huskies with the ball. Ball is on the 6 yard line. Williams in the shotgun, running back to his right. Ball is snaps, hands it off to the running back, and he's gonna get only about a yard. I think that's the running back, Adem. No, that's Coleman.
Number one is Coleman.
Coleman. All right, so Coleman gets a yard to be 2nd and 9 coming up. See on this play right here, they got to watch out for what's that, Boston.
hmm You got to watch for Williams and Boston because those two have really been killing them.
All right, Williams in a shotgun, running back Coleman to his left, and look like there's a timeout on the field. Washington with their timeout, trying to see what they're gonna do. It's a very important possession for Washington. They only down by a field goal, so. And they're right here. This is anybody's game right now. Rutgers was up 10-0, and like I said, and Washington just scored the last touchdown. So now it's a one possession game.
And Washington also gets the ball to come out to start the second half. So this is a great opportunity for Washington. And they've been down here before. They moved down the field. They had the missed field goal, and they started at around their 7 before.
Mm-hmm. All right, 2nd and 9 coming up. Let's see what they do. Williams in the shotgun. Coleman to his left. Now he's man in motion. Now it's an empty backfield. All right, ball to snaps. Williams takes off, and he is stopped. And that's going to be a sack, a loss of 1 on the play. So 3rd down coming up. Nope, no gain on the play. So good defense by Rutgers. They stayed disciplined. Rutgers, they didn't go for the fake. They stayed right there, and they got him.
That's what they need to do. That's how they need to play.
All right, 3rd and 9 coming up. And Williams in the shotgun. Ball of snaps. Drops back. Throws, and it is caught by number 86 for a 1st down out to the 33-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see is it gonna come back? Nope. Offsides on Rutgers. That penalty's declined, so it is a 1st down for the Huskies.
Henderson on the tackle there.
That was 86, the tight end, for a gain of 26 on the play. All right, ball's out to the 35. 1st and 10, Huskies. Williams in the shotgun. Running back Coleman to his left. Ball of snaps. Williams throws on a run to Boston, who catches it for a 1st down. Gain of 12 or 13 on the play. So 1st and 10, Huskies. So Williams extended the play and found Boston crossing. All right, 1st and 10. Ball is at the 47-yard line. Williams in a shotgun. Fakes the handoff, keeps it, and gets about 7 on the play. Should be 2nd and 3 coming up. So, yeah, that's what you're saying. Williams is, like I said, dual threat. He's like...
They've had limited outside contain with him.
All right, 2nd and 3. So Huskies on the move. Ball is at the 45-yard line. 4 minutes left to go in the game. In the 2nd quarter. All right, ball is snapped, and he hands it off to running back number 2, and he gets about 2 yards shorter. Hands it off to Coleman. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up. Because I know they got another back, right? Adamo. Was it Adamo? All right, Rutgers defense. Let's see, 3rd and 1. Are you going to stop them? Because I know they're probably going to go for it on 4th down if they don't get it either. All right, 3rd and 1. Williams in the shotgun. Ball of snaps. Hands it off to Coleman, and he gets the 1st down. Gain of 2 on the play. 1st and 10, Huskies.
Watching this. Go ahead.
No, it's not good. The Huskies are moving that ball, man, and they chewing the clock too. All right. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 41-yard line. Williams in the shotgun, man in motion. Running back Coleman to his right. Williams drops back, looking. Williams, and he takes off scrambling, and he throws, and it is caught by number 81 for a 1st down to the 19-yard line. It's a Roebuck. And the Huskies are on the move. So it's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. They are in the red zone. 2:15 left to go. All right, Williams in the shotgun. Ball of snaps. Fakes the handoff. Williams takes off. He scrambled, and Williams is almost... Did he lose the ball? He lost the ball on the 1 or 2 yard line, and the Rutgers recover. So the Rutgers have the football. Williams lost the ball, got down to the 2-yard line and lost the ball. Big turnover. Good turn. Hey, this is what it's about. Let me see. Let's see the replay. See if he was down, but I think he was. See, he gets it. Oh yeah, he got the ball taken out. He got the ball taken out of his hands by number 8.
Yeah,
On
Dario
Rutgers
DeJumbo.
strip. Who?
Dario DeJumbo.
Wow, man. Good defense by Rutgers and stopping the points. And we are at the 2-minute mark, man. So, man, good defense by Rutgers.
Yeah, very good defense. So what are you going to do? If I'm Washington, I'm loading the box. I'm daring Cali McManus to make a big play down the field in the pass game. Kudos to Vegas for winning the championship. So in the WNBA, just got the notification. So kudos to them sweeping and third one in 4 years. We'll talk about that on Tuesday. So, but if I'm Washington, I'm loading the box because you're at the 2-yard Rutgers. You're going to have to try and run the ball. Do you go to the shotgun or do you put Cali McManus under the center? That's the only question I have right now. So, but yeah, you do that and you see what you can do. If your offensive line can get you a nice push, do what you got to do. So.
Yeah, man. Hey, see, you said load that box, make Cali McManus beat you with the arm, right? Let him throw the ball.
Which normally would sound crazy with the way Rutgers' passing game has been this year.
Well, listen, they're gonna have to do something because there's 2 minutes left to go, and they don't want to go 3 and out, man, and give Washington the ball a good field position.
Let me check. 10 to 21, 110. Williams is 6 to 10, 116. So Washington is overtaking the overall yard total from Rutgers. So, and Boston leads 54. Strong has 56. Yeah, so there it is. So Washington overall, so 10 to 10 on first down. Both teams are terrible today on third down. So,
but what we say, a lot of missed opportunities, man.
Exactly. Both teams missed opportunities. So.
Yep. Rutgers just had a chance to score on their end, and now Washington had a chance to score on their end, and it's a game of field position now. All right, back to action. Rutgers with the ball on the 3-yard line. Cali McManus will be in the shotgun, running back to his left. Let me see if that's Huff. All right, yeah, I think that's Huff. Cali McManus coming to now. He's to the left now. The running back is to the left. Ball of snaps, and there's a flag on the play. It looked like it's probably going to be on Rutgers. They was not sure what they want to do, and there's a false start. So the ball be placed at the 1.5-yard line. Man, I don't understand. He's like, you just came out. Yeah, I just came out the timeout. 2-minute one is like, you should be ready. All right. Cali McManus in the shotgun. Ball of snaps, drops back, looking, throws, and it is completed to number 9 Strong for a gain of 30.
Exactly.
Wow. To the 36-yard line, 37-yard line. Wow. All right, 1st and 10. Cali McManus, the ball of snaps, drops back, looking, throws again over to number 0, and that's a gain of 40 on the play.
BT Sheffield.
Wow. Two big bombs. Wow. And the ball would be 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. The 26. Wow. And just like that, Rutgers is in scoring opportunity at balls at the 23. Calumet is in the shotgun. Running back Huff to his left. Ball of snaps. Hands it off to Huff. And he gets about 3 yards on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 7 coming up. I mean, that's Raymond. I'm sorry, Raymond, the running back number 3. All right. Calumet is shotgun. Ball of snaps. Drop back. Throws. And it is completed for a 1st down to number 12, Fletcher Jr.
Kenny Fletcher.
A gain of 9 on the play. All right, Rutgers hurrying up. 1st and 10. Calumet is the ball of snaps. Fakes the ball and he falls. Wow. Slips on it and he falls. So that should be a loss of probably about 4. Or did he lose? Let me see. No, he was right there. So it's just a loss of down. That's all. It's 2nd and 10. At least he didn't lose some yards. He just slipped. But it's 47 seconds left to go. Rutgers still has 2 timeouts, so they're in good position. And they look like just called a timeout. Oh no, they looking around, but the knee is down. I think he's down.
Yeah, his shin is down or his knee down.
Mm-hmm. Previous plays under review.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, Calumet is not sharp today. Seriously, he's not.
Yeah, I mean he's down. He said, "What? He's just like thinking too much out there."
He's not reacting. It looks like he's confused by certain coverages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shin is down. He's down. Shin and knees down. So you got to bring it back to the spot, reset the clock, and then wind it on the whistle. No, they ruled him down. They ruled him down.
Yeah, Rutgers better get. They got to get something on this, man. He said, "I don't even care. Get 3 points. You got to get something."
Yeah, because like I said, Washington gets the ball to come out to start the second half. So
3
will at least get you 6 points up. So no matter what happens coming out, you're in a field goal. You're in field goal, at least a field goal to take the lead. So.
And what Mike Pereira coming out with these plaid suits?
He's trying to be what's his name from TNT back in the day.
Craig Sager.
Yeah,
the late Craig Sager. So it's going to reset the game clock back to 1 minute and 13 seconds. It'll be a loss of 5, 2nd and 15 on the play.
Still, the clock starts on the whistle.
On the signal.
Yeah, I don't think it starts on this snap.
Yep. So actually, it's 1:03. My bad. It's 1:03 left. All right. They still. Like I said, this is a golden opportunity for Rutgers to put some more points on the board. All right, Calumet is in a shotgun, running back to his left. Ball of snaps. Calumet drops back, looking, and he throws, and the pass is tipped and is deflected, incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 15 coming up. Yeah, he's looking indecisive right now.
I'm reading cover 2. It's cover 2. I'm reading it. No, they buzzed it. Okay, they changed it. Oh, the defender was right there in his face.
Mm-hmm. All right, 3rd and 15. Calumet is in a shotgun, running back to his left. Ball is snaps, drops back, looking, and he is sacked. So it'll be 4th down, and let me see, he's still down now. He's up. So it'll be 4th and 18, loss of 3 on the play. So field goal unit is going to have to come out.
Why'd you allow him to get so much?
Right. Timeout on the floor. Look like Washington calls a timeout to save some time for them to get the ball back.
Oh, he let him get into his chest. That's why. He didn't play with good leverage.
All right, so Rutgers will come out to kick the field goal attempt. Hopefully he makes this one because he missed the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he missed this one, hey, they might as well leave him in Washington. So he won't be coming to Piscataway. All right, it's going to be a 37-yard field goal attempt. All right, the kick is up, and it is good. And Rutgers go up 13-7. So good job by the Scarlet Knights to get some points out of this drive, like Coach said, because the Huskies will have the ball first in the third quarter, start the third quarter. So that was very imperative that they did score, get something.
Yeah, that's what you need. I mean, just get some points on the board, and then you take it from there. Quick update. USF is still up 49-28. Started the fourth quarter, and Colorado was up 35-14 over Fresno. About a minute left in the second quarter.
Ah, the shootout over there too. All right, 39 seconds left to go.
Yeah, so it's a high scoring game.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be because I thought it was gonna be what's that, Fresno? Because I didn't think Colorado State was like they. All right, Rutgers set to kick off. Let's see if Washington can get a good return. All right, the kick is up. And it's a touchback, and Washington will have the ball on the 25-yard line, and that's where Williams and the Huskies will start off at the 25-yard line. Trying to get something before the half, 39 seconds. Well, hey, let's see if they're gonna do what Rutgers did. Let's see if they're gonna throw the ball. It's to get in good field position. I don't know how their kicker is though. I don't know how they're because, like I said, in college now, you just never know with some of these kickers, man.
Yeah, he's done better. 4-4.
All right, Williams in the shotgun, running back. Coleman to his left, ball to snaps, drops back, looking, and he's gonna take off. Nope, he passes to number 5, who gets the first down, and he loses the ball. And did Rutgers have it? Ball is out. I think Rutgers is gonna have it. They're trying to get everybody off the pile, but I think Rutgers is gonna have the ball. But did he get it back?
I think he has it. I can tell just by body positions.
It looked like he got it back. Yeah, he gets it back. I mean, they take because he lost that ball. He did lose the ball,
Mm-hmm.
but he fell right on top of it. It was right under his foot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball of snaps. Williams drops back, looking, throws over the middle, and is caught by number 7, and for a big gain up to the 30-yard line. Wow, a gain of 30 on the play. All right, 17 seconds left to go. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 33-yard line. And is it a timeout? Look like timeout. Rutgers calls the timeout.
Wow. It is so many wide openings in this zone.
You're right. He's like he got that pass like right over the middle, right in the zone.
What's up, Bruce? Thanks for tapping in, bro. Appreciate you.
It's good, Bruce.
Thinking, yeah, what's up, Bruce? But just go. All I'm going to say is go look at the replays. Matter of fact, go look at Brian Dinger and Emmanuel Acho. They gave you good breakdowns. Giants did their things, but Eagles contributed. Jalen Hunt did not play well.
All right, 1st and 10. You see Washington. Let's see if Washington going to try to at least get a field goal or get some type of points.
Mm-hmm.
What's Shiano talking to the referees? Still talking to the referees.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I feel you, Bruce. Yeah, got some players there, so definitely, players definitely want to see how they develop and keep going from there.
Hey, Bruce, put the word out. The Giants, we back up. Nah, just kidding. All right. 1st and 10. Williams in the shotgun. Ball of snaps. Drops back. Looking. Throws. And it is completed to number 81 for a first down. Gain of 15 on the play to Roebuck. Ball is at the 20-yard line. And Washington calls their final timeout. 10 seconds left to go. They gonna get something. You got to get something, and the field goal kicker look like he's coming out.
Why do you give up inside leverage? I can't understand that. You got to understand the pressure's coming.
No, it look like he's going back to the sidelines.
No, you can't. You got time. You at least want to get 1-5 to the end zone.
Right. So that's what they're gonna do. 1st and 10. Ball is on the Rutgers 18 with 10 seconds left to go. All right, let's see what they go. Let's see what Rutgers defense do on this play right here. Ball is at the 18. 1st and 10. Williams in a shotgun, running back Coleman to his left. The ball of snaps, drops back, looking, takes a shot at the end zone, and it is incomplete. Good defense, trying to find Boston in the end zone. So they will have to settle for the field goal. And look like Shiano look like he's going to try to call a timeout to freeze the kicker.
Mm-hmm.
And timeout. And that is the final timeout for both Rutgers and Washington.
Just want to say this. South Florida and North Texas. 56-28, South Florida in the lead.
He said, yo, he said getting BTA. He said shootout at the OK Corrals.
Bro, they you're leading by 28 points over them.
Doubled them. He doubled his score,
Yes.
56-28. And that game, at one point, that game was 21-21, or even Texas was
They,
up 21. North Texas up 21-14.
mm-hmm. It was
Man,
North Texas was up. They're undefeated. So
yeah. South Florida got a quarterback though. They got a good quarterback too.
mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if this kid can make it. He almost look like Peyton Manning. All right, 36-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, right down the middle, and it is good. And Washington with the field goal, and we are at halftime with the score: Rutgers 13, the Washington Huskies 10. Thank you guys for tuning in, man, live on the Hardcore Sports Network, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, Coach Ed Sports, and the Man-Cave podcast, man. Thank you guys for tapping in, man. If this is your first time to our channels, man, please hit that like and subscribe button, man. Also share it on all social media platforms. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. And if you are following on Twitter, make sure you hit the follow button.
Mm-hmm. All right, quick update on the halftime stats. Ethan Kalikmanis, 13-25, 194 yards, 1 touchdown. Damon Williams, 9-14, 173, 1 touchdown. Russian, Antoine Raymond, 9 carries, 83 yards, long of 51. Damon Williams Jr., 8-84, long of 42. Overall, Rutgers is 16-92, while Washington is 15-105. Rushing game is picking up for Washington. Rutgers, Ian Strong has 4 receptions, 90 yards. DT Sheffield, 4 for 61. Overall, 13-94, 1 touchdown. For Washington, Denzel Boston, 3 receptions, 54 yards, a touchdown. Desmond Robach, 2 of 36. Raiden Vins Bright, 1 of 30. Overall, they're 9-173. 1 touchdown. Now they put up the tackles, and okay, finally. Let's see. Jordan Thompson leads Rutgers 4 total, 3 solo, and 2 TFLs. And for Washington, Ezra Alexander and Devin Bryant both have 5 total. Alexander 5 solo, while Bryant has 3 solo. So, and let me look at the team stats real quick. First downs at even, 13 apiece. Third down efficiency, Rutgers is 3 of 8. 0 for 1 on 4th down. Washington is 2 of 5. They haven't attempted a 4th down. Total yards, Rutgers 286, Washington 278. Penalties, Rutgers 3 of 16, Washington 6 for 58. 1 turnover for Washington on a fumble loss. Rutgers 16 and a half in time of possession, while Washington is 13 and a half. So that's the overall stats. So Washington, again, like I said, receives the kickoff to start the third quarter. So, what can they do? Now, both offenses are moving the ball. It's just, executing and getting your touchdown. So, that's what it boils down to. So, how much of this game have you seen, Cave?
I saw most of it. I'm flipping back for with the WNBA thing, but yeah, I seen most of it, man. And
So what was
like I said,
the
Rutgers came out. They came out like gangbangers, man. Like
Mhm,
10-0. Like I said, I thought and they could have scored more points.
mhm,
Washington, same way they came out and missed it, but a lot of his missed opportunities. And like I said,
mhm,
that's why we are where we are. And if they could take care of the ball, because like I said, some turnovers and missed opportunities. Hey, this game it's still anybody's game. It's only a field goal. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
So if
mhm.
somebody gets hot in the second half, man, hey, that's what's gonna happen. But Washington is giving Rutgers all the time to get this game, man. Rutgers just got to take advantage of it, like move that ball and just like you said, you got some weapons. Both teams got weapons. Use them
Mhm,
weapons, man.
mhm.
So I know Shiano is gonna get them guys fired up in the halftime and stuff like that. So hey, I'm waiting to see the second half. It should be a great second half. Like I said, it's a close game, it's competitive, and that's all you can ask for.
Exactly. So the halftime adjustments are going to be pretty key to what goes on here. For Rutgers, one of the things, I mean, Washington is able to run and pass now. So Rutgers has to do a better job. Washington, same thing with Washington. What do you do now? Washington, as this game has gone on, they have started to take away Rutgers' run game. So they have done a better job there. So there has been in-game adjustment there. But what does Rutgers do to counter that right now and then go forward? And then it's something you have to do something to help Callie McManus because he's not his normal sharp self. If Callie McManus is sharp, I think Rutgers has a great opportunity to add on more points because he has had times on occasion. So but he has been second guessing himself. So and then Williams, this kid is dynamic, man. He sees the opening, he gets to the outside and he's gone. So he's doing a great job there. That's what he has to do, and then he's doing a good job sitting back there in the pocket and hitting the open man. He's reading the defense very well. And again, like I said, he's hitting them. 14 attempts. What is it? 9 receptions. 9 completions. So, so and 173 yards. So, both quarterbacks are getting the yards down. So, is it possible that they can get over 300 yards passing both of them? Yes, there is that possibility. So, but which defense is going to hold going forward, and then in the run game, who can get their run game going and consistently chew up the clock? So that's really what it comes down to me in the second half. So, and then Rutgers, both teams, causing and creating turnovers, create those turnover opportunities. In Rutgers, when you have a short punt like you had it earlier, gotta capitalize on that, man. You got to capitalize on that. 30-something yards away from the end zone, you have to score. So, those are a lot of missed opportunities there for them. So, also everyone, please, tomorrow, make sure you guys tap in. Tomorrow I have a new college zone coming out. And that's where I'm going to be covering multiple games at the same time. I'm going to be jumping around. And this way we can see what's going on a lot of games. I'm not just going to stick with one game. So, and you have a lot of big games going on tomorrow. So really, really excited to, get this going tomorrow and then jump around like that tomorrow and tap in. I'm starting at 3:30, so I won't be able to do the early game. But, you have Georgia Tech and Virginia Tech. You have Oklahoma and Texas, the Red River rivalry. Notre Dame and North Carolina State. Indiana and Oregon. This is all at 3:30. So, we'll be able to cover all those games right here on the same channels that you see that we're having here right here. So, we'll be able to tap in and see what's going on a lot of games tomorrow. So, I'm really excited. And I'm going to be going all the way until about 10:30 tomorrow. So, I'll be doing late games, Florida, Texas A&M, Michigan, USC. That's always a good one. Georgia, Auburn. So again, I'm going to be covering a lot of games tomorrow, whether they're in the top 25, or whatever conference. I'm going to be jumping around, and I have access to quite a few networks. So whatever's on, I'm going to tap in, give a quick update of what's going on, check the stats. And then, we'll keep it going. One game we'll probably, tune in for a little bit longer, especially if it's going well. So, I'm excited. Hopefully you guys will be able to tap in and, enjoy the coverage there. So, and those of you who say that sounds like the NFL Network, that's right. It's very similar to that. So
the Red Zone.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the NFL Red Zone. Sorry, I said network. But yeah, the Red Zone. Very similar concept. And I don't see anyone out there doing that. So, that's why I said, this is something that's great for our networks and for you, and how many times are you sitting at home sometimes flicking the channel? I know I do. I flick channels back and forth, got my computer open, my phone open, and I'm looking at multiple games at the same time. So, make sure you guys tap in tomorrow starting at 3:30, so there you have it.
Hey, Coach, you remember we was talking about it with them losses, Penn State and Texas, and they both out of the top 25. They send their butts out of the top 25.
They're out of mine too. So I think I kept Florida State in at 25 or 24.
Yeah, they had 20. Yeah, they had 25. They had 25.
No, I mean in my rankings.
And then the Red River rivalry,
Yep.
Arch Manning and the Texas
Mm-hmm.
Longhorns against Brett Venables and the Oklahoma Sooners. It's like for
Exactly.
Manning, he got to show up in some of these big games, man. This is the games that people want to see. Is like, hey, this is what you come to play at Texas for, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
hey,
Mm-hmm.
I know people be
Exactly.
like, that's a lot of us. Like, hey, but to whom much is given, much is required, man. He said that's the nature
Exactly.
of the beast.
Exactly. So, um, tomorrow, like I said, it's going to be exciting. Covering all those games tomorrow. So, let me see some of the other 3:30 games too. I mean, I'll give updates for the earlier games too. So,
Mm,
um, oh, oh no, that's Southern Illinois. Never mind. I'm not looking at that. Maryland, Nebraska. So that's one up right. Penn State and Northwestern.
uh-huh.
Both teams are at 3-2. Hmm. TCU.
Northwestern's a 3-2.
Yep. Northwestern is 3-2. I'll tell you who they beat earlier. They lost to Tulane. They beat Western Illinois. Lost to Oregon. Beat UCLA. Beat Louisiana Monroe.
No, they
So
beat UCLA. Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah. So
UCLA look like they doing more now with what's name going as the coach.
mm-hmm.
It's
Ooh,
like new Heisel.
Iowa State and Colorado. That's a big game for Colorado because they're at 2-4. So
Mm-hmm.
they can't go to 2-5. What's up, Jacob? Thanks for
Jacob
tapping
was
in,
good.
brother. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for tapping in. How are you doing, man? Hope you and the family is all well. So,
Yeah, tell you
yeah.
like Jacob, I don't know if you follow you. I know you like UConn. You follow UConn football. They've been winning some games this year.
Mm-hmm.
UConn.
Yeah, let me see. I'll tell you right now.
Huskies.
UConn is 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they have they lost to Syracuse and Delaware, but they beat Central Connecticut State, Ball State, Buffalo, and FIU. So, they're at Boston College tomorrow.
They at BC.
Yeah, they play Duke on the 8th of November.
Play Duke at probably at Duke or
Wait a minute.
Bobby
No,
and
wait a minute. No, I think it's
Stores.
wait a minute.
Stores, Connecticut.
It's yeah, it's at in Connecticut.
Oh, is that Stores? Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
now they go visit Chestnut Hill. They play at
mm-hmm.
BC tomorrow. They
Tomorrow, yeah.
Chestnut Hill.
Like I said, I'm going to be tapped into a lot of games, seeing what's going on. So, um, excited for this. And
Oh, you said the football field is in Hartford, not Stores. Okay, the basketball's in Stores, Connecticut, I guess, and the football's in Hartford.
yeah, Connecticut is only but so big. So,
Yeah, I know. It's just
yeah,
Stores.
I follow basketball, football.
Hey, you got Bridgeport, Stanford.
Mm-hmm. I played a lot of games in minor league, semi-pro in Connecticut. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, or
The Nutmeg State.
yeah. I got Iowa and Wisconsin tomorrow night too. Okay. So a lot of games to cover tomorrow. So really excited. So we'll see. Thank God the Giants aren't playing Sunday. So because I think I'm gonna be tired.
Hmm. Yeah, the Giants did us good yesterday, man. I mean, they still talking about it. It was all the
Yeah,
buzz from last night,
because
man.
no one thought it. But
I know, I
me and
know.
TP were calling it since Tuesday. We were like, Giants gonna win. Speak it into existence.
Yeah, that's what happened. But like I said, a lot of things have happened this year in football and sports in general, I guess. And it's
Mm-hmm.
always when you think that team don't have a chance, man. Like, that team can have like about 12, 8, 9 people out, and you be like, they stand no chance, and they still win a game. You be like, you gotta be kidding
Mm-hmm.
me, man.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So there we have it. We have it. It's halftime. Fresno and Colorado State is also at halftime. So let me see. USF. It looks like it's 9:28. Let me see something. It's on
Still 56
ESPN.
28.
Yeah.
56 28.
Yeah, it's 56-28, 9-28. Looks like North Texas is on the 16-yard line. Yeah, they're on the South Florida 16-yard line.
Yeah, so right now what they doing is window dressing.
Ooh, good spin. Yeah, down at around the 10-yard line. So it's going to be a second down. Let me know when they come back
Yeah.
live action. So 9 minutes left in the game. Both teams are 1-0 in the American. They're at the 10-yard line. 3-by-1. Right hash. Motion across the 2-by-2. Handoff to the running back, trying to get to the outside, broke one tackle, and he fumbled the football. He fumbled the football at the 9-yard line. And that goes, then South Florida recovered. So there you have it. Wow.
It'd
Good
be nice. It'd
penetration
be
by
nice
South
like that.
Florida. Yeah. I mean, he broke the tackle initially, but the ball was very loose. It's not protecting it. Was his knee down? Is his knee down? I can't tell off of that angle. Okay, he's dragging a man. Yeah, his knee is down before the ball comes out. That might not be a fumble. I have to go back and see, but I can't really tell. It's not definitive.
Yeah, I know Coach said it, but congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces. And
Mm-hmm.
Asia Wilson capped off her MVP season with a WNBA championship, man, and bringing
Mm-hmm.
the Aces their third WNBA championships since 2022, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so his knee is down right there. So he might be down. Oh, Albert Pujols talking about the Angels head manager job.
Yeah, I seen that.
Hmm.
Albert Pujols is kind of crazy. It's like always, I know even though he played for the Angels, he's gonna be like the Cardinals, the great St. Louis Cardinal,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Albert Pujols.
Ooh, the Spurs and the Jazz went against each other. Okay. Ace Bailey and
Yeah, it was a high scoring game, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Line it up, line it up. Okay, go, go, go. Knees down. Then the ball comes out. He's down. To me, in my opinion, that's Big Ten needed. Oh, they might go with the capital deal. Okay, $2 billion. Mm. Mm.
See with the Big Ten.
Yeah, with a private capital deal. I know some one senator was saying it's not a good deal because it
Hmm.
affects their um not for private status because they don't get taxed on a lot of their the revenue. So now they would $2 billion. It makes sense because it's private capital, which is private equity, which is you're generating income or
Right.
generating revenue. So, but then again, college sports is a business. Call is overturned. It's not a fumble, so he was down. So North Texas keeps the ball, and it should be what, third down?
No, Texas said we need a score. We need a score.
It's third and four. Third and four. 8:31 on the clock. See, this is what I'm talking about tomorrow. Doing little things like this, where jumping around. So,
Hmm. You're gonna be like House of Pain, jump around.
exactly. I wish I could play that. So,
Yeah.
left hash mark. Okay.
Right.
Ooh, you got 1x3 stacked to the right. Motion out into the flat. Ooh, he's opening the flat by himself. Ball down. Did he get into the end zone? Oh, they're saying he's down at the 1 yard line. Okay. Motion man right to the flat. Hit him right there. Turned upfield. Ooh. Did he cross the pylon? Because he didn't step out of bounds. Oh, did he lose control? They have to review that. This is another one that's going to be reviewed because he did not step out and reach the ball out. Looks like it went over the pylon. Oh, he lost control. That's going to be a touchback. He's not out of bounds there. Defender hits the ball with his helmet. And he loses control out of. That's why you don't put the ball to the inside hand. That's exactly why. So where did he cross and lose control? Defender hits him.
All right, about to start back up.
Okay, that's going to be the end of it.
All right, Rutgers kicks off to the Huskies, and he brings it out to the 10, the 15, the 20, out to the 25, where he is down. Ran in the back of somebody, Mohammed, with the All right, so Damon Williams will come out for the Huskies, trying to see what they could do in this on this first drive. Let's see what Rutgers defense can hold. Ball is at the 25-yard line. All right, ball is snaps, and he hands off to number 7, and he gets a first down, a gain of 13 on the play, on a little jet sweep. It's like that was to number 7. That's Raiden Vines Bright.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball is at the 37-yard line. Williams with the ball managed in motion. Ball is snaps, drops back, looking. He throws over the middle and is caught wide open to number 81, who gets a first down and more. And he gets all the way to the 10, down to the 3-yard line where he is tackled. 1st and goal, Washington. Man, that, like you said, that zone, that middle is open, and then they are just exploiting that. Wow. And that was to number 81, Desmond Roebuck. Ball of snaps, hands the ball off to Coleman, and is he going to get in there? Almost, and he'll be stopped at the half with the 1-yard line. So 2nd and goal coming up. Washington look like they came out the half. They coming out smoking.
Mm-hmm.
But now when Rutgers, when they get the ball, they got to be more. They got to be scoring touchdowns. All right, 2nd and goal. Williams in the shotgun. Coleman to his right. Ball of snaps. Hands the ball to Coleman, who runs it in. Touchdown, Washington. 16-13, awaiting the extra point. So just like that, Washington, quick strike. I thought they was going to get him. But he was able to get through the hole. right, awaiting the extra point. All right, kick is up, and it is good. 17-13 Huskies. So Huskies strike first in this second half on their first possession. Now we're going to see what Rutgers will do when they get the ball.
Mm-hmm. That play took not even 2 minutes, 154.
Mm-hmm.
So here you have it. Williams already over 200 yards passing, 244, 11 of 16. So Coleman with the rushing touchdown. So there you have it. And Washington is now up by 4 points. And this is where those missed opportunities for Rutgers comes into play. So, and it looks like North Texas scored. It's 56-36.
Yeah, that's just window dressing.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Raf? El Capitan Rafael El Fucho.
Capitan, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Salute.
¿Cómo estás, amigo?
Let's see, the Raiders are like they're going to be down Brock Bowers. Pete Carroll got to find out what's going on over there.
And they got a young team. They still have to develop. They have to learn how to win. His extended just word. But yeah, that's his 11th touchdown. So he leads the country. So, Coleman for Washington.
Coleman.
Yeah.
Okay. That was the coach. Who was that? That was Kalen DeBoer. That was he was over there right before Alabama.
Yeah, he was over there before he went to Alabama. So
there's Landings. Where was Landings at before Oregon? I think Dan Landings was.
Wait a minute.
Was he with Georgia? Was he like on the staff or something? I forgot where he came.
I think he was on the staff here. But I'll tell you in 1 second.
I'll tell you one thing, boy. You say something about Oregon. They use that as bulletin board material. Boy, them boys coming out. Washington on that play, 4 plays, 75 yards on that play, 154. They took off the clock.
Yeah, he was the DC at Georgia before Washington.
Okay, I know. Okay, all right. Let's see what, and also in baseball, like Mariners and the Tigers are tied 2 apiece going into the 10th inning. All right, the kick is up, and it will be a touchback. So Rutgers will have the ball on the 25-yard line. That's where Kalimanis will start.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what the Scarlet Knights do on their first possession. Try to see if they can match the Huskies. All right. Kalimanis in the shotgun, running back to his right. Man in motion, ball of snaps. Hands the ball off to the running back, and he gets about a yard. About a yard to Raymond. So it'll be 2nd and 9 coming up.
So Washington's taking away the run game, like I said.
So now what do you think was like an RPO or something should be coming up like a tight end or like over the middle in the seam? Let me see how they lined up. All right. Kalimanis in the shotgun, running back to his left, ball of snaps, drops back, looking, throws in the flats, and he is tackled immediately to Raymond. Looked like a gain of just 1, so it'll be 3rd and 8 coming up if he got a gain on there. But he was tackled immediately, 3rd and 7.
Kirk Soraka, the OC, sometimes becomes very predictable in what he does and what he calls.
And man, conservative.
Yes.
All right, big 3rd and 7 coming up, man. Let's see, can the Scarlet Knights get a first down? Calumet is in a shotgun. Raymond to his left. Ball of snaps, drops back. Over the middle, throws to Strong. And will he get the first down? And no, he will be short by 2 yards. And oh man, the Washington on the sidelines. And there's a flag on the play. What's the flag? Let's see what it's going to be. If it's on Washington, that'll give Rutgers a first down because, yeah, when he was over there on the sidelines, man, they was like surrounding him strong when he got pushed to the bench.
Mm-hmm. Somebody got knocked to the ground there, so.
Oh, man, it's on Rutgers. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 54. Wow. They called it on Rutgers, unsportsmanlike conduct. He went over there. Let me see what he do. Oh, he pushed the dude. Man, that was like a little flop, but they call unsportsmanlike.
Mm.
So Rutgers will be kicking the ball off. So Washington looked like they may have good field position. All right, the kick is, he had a run of it, but he was able to get it off. And he kicks it. And then Washington will get it at the 40-yard line.
That shouldn't have been a foul. I mean, that shouldn't have been a flag. He wasn't going. He was going over there just to, make sure his teammate is all right.
Right. But like I said, he bumped the dude. But like I said, that was a flop. The dude sold it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he did what he's supposed to do. So.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. This is a great opportunity. Can Washington capitalize and go down and add more points? Because right now the offense has become very stagnant, and the problem has been, again, quarterback play has deteriorated. Caliban is 15 to 27, 201 yards. So it's connecting, but it's not producing now. Ian Strong 5 for 95. Sheffield 4 for 61. But again, like I was saying earlier, the play calling has become very predictable. Very predictable in what Kirk Soraka is doing. So in Washington on that last series, especially with that big play right down the middle on that pass play. So it's right there. So what can they do? So now, can the Rutgers defense step up? That's really what it boils down to. Can you get a turnover? Can you do something? USF now is up 63-36.
How many minutes left to go? So they ain't take their foot off the gas yet? They like, nah, you score, I'm going to score.
Yeah, 5:51 left in the game.
That score, that's like reminiscent of what's that, back in the day, the Big 12.
Mm-hmm.
Big 12 used to have shootouts. It was like, they'd be like 59 to 56. I'd be like going back and forth. It's like, I was like, as a defender, defense was not even being played. And you better not draft nobody from the Big 12. They play a lick of defense.
Exactly. It was more like a basketball game, which was reflective of what type of league they usually are, because they are a basketball league. So
their defense was more. It was like the Pro Bowl. He's just like letting everybody just. I'd be like, man, they'd be like one play. There's a lot of explosive plays, like 40-yard bombs, 50-yard bombs. Is like just like that's like wow.
Exactly. I forgot to look at. I know what I forgot to look at team stats. First downs are the same. 353 to 294. 109 to 93. Rushing game is there. Penalties. almost even. So Rutgers leads in time of possession, but those scoring opportunities, those missed scoring opportunities, is what's going to come back to hurt them.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of these opportunities, man. Yeah, they got to start showing a sense of urgency. Because right now, Weston got the momentum. The Huskies got the
Mm-hmm.
momentum right now. All right, ball is at the 40. Let's see what the Huskies do. All right, Williams under center. Man in motion, running back. If hands the ball to running back, throws it back like a flea flicker, and Williams gets through, and he's going to get about a 3 yard gain on the play. Should be 2nd and 7 coming up. Good play by the defense. Keep it short. That was by Wright, Rutgers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they try to do a little flea flicker. See if they'd have caught Rutgers napping. All right, 2nd and 7. Now Williams is in a shotgun. Running back to his left. Ball of snaps. Fakes the handoff. Throws to number 88, and he gets a first down and more. A gain of 20 on the play.
Mm.
That was to number 88. It was 88. The Huskies. Quentin Moore. He just got a gain of 19. Quentin Moore. All right, so the Huskies moving the ball again. They're going to go with some quick strikes. All right, ball is at the 38-yard line. Ball of snaps. Williams drops back, looking, throws deep. And it is caught by Boston for a touchdown in the end zone. A 38-yard touchdown bomb. And the Huskies goes up 23-13, awaiting the extra point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
And just like that, the Huskies have scored 2 straight touchdowns.
That's this coaching staff saying we know what we can do on the offensive side of the ball.
And the kick is up, and it is good. 24-13. And now the Scarlet Knights, like I said, now they have to get more aggressive in the offense. They got to pass. They got to get the ball.
You're putting this ball back in the hands of Callie Madison, who has not. I see that's the thing that you notice also on the other as the coaching staff. You're saying to yourself, he's not with it today. We have the opportunity to really get it if we can, make the adjustments and execute. And that's what they're doing. That's these 2 drives. That's exactly what they've done. They've come out and driven right down the field. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. So this one was 60 yards for a touchdown. The first one 75. So if you really sit down, that's 135 yards in 2 series, and got
4 minutes
points. And not even 3 minutes, and 4 minutes.
Yeah, in 4 minutes, it's like two drives in 4 minutes. So 2 minutes a drive. And it's doing the quick strikes. It's like now they got Rutgers in a bind now because, like I said, Rutgers really haven't scored since that 10-0 lead. They got a field goal to make it 13, but that was it. They just been like trying to sit back and be in cruise control. Like, you can't do that. You got to go.
Yeah,
at some point, Washington was going to wake up.
Again, it falls down to, like I said earlier, Callie Manis has not been with it today. His accuracy is off. His passes have been behind a lot of receivers. Now there are opportunities that guys miss to make a play. As far as the players and the run game, Rutgers has really, they're very basic, and they're they inside zone, off tackle, inside zone, off tackle. Nothing creative, no jet sweeps or anything of that nature. Very limited motions. You'll do split zone motion, but that's about it. So and it's a very predictable offense. And once you know what a team is doing, it's easy to defend them. Colorado State now leads Fresno 35-20, so it's closed. No change in the other game.
Fresno trying to make a little comeback, huh?
Mm-hmm. So, but Rutgers, I mean, look, you have the offense to do this. You do have the quick strike capability. Just settle in and guys, focus on what you need to do, and you go out there and you execute. Washington is taking advantage. And what are they doing? They're probably they're playing a little bit more deep, giving you the underneath, and then they're rallying to make the tackle. So,
All right, Washington set the kickoff to Rutgers. Like I said, the drive, Rutgers got to get something. They got to get something on this drive right here. They got to get something on this drive to keep pace, to keep it a one-score game. All right, ball's kicked off, and Rutgers fair catches at the 4-yard line. Man, he could have got some more yards.
well, more than likely, you probably would only got to 20. That brings it out to 25. So, that's what you look at, because if you don't fair catch it and you're at the 20, 21, then you lost 4 or 5 yards.
Okay, yeah, it's like, this is different, and because the NFL is like, wherever you fair catch, that's where you get it at.
Yeah. They don't do that in the NFL. It's either in the end zone touchback or.
All right, so Rutgers will have the ball on the 25-yard line. Caliamanis in the shotgun, running back to his right, drops back, looking, almost gets sacked, eludes it, and throws, and it is completed to Strong for a first down, gain of 10 on the play. So he waited and got it. So 1st and 10, Rutgers at the 35. It's almost like Caliamanis is sleepwalking.
It just, like I said, he just does the same. If you want to say he's sleepwalking, yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, all right. Ball of snaps. Caliamanis throws deep. Oh, that's got to be a pass interference. And Huff Jr. and the receiver, so it should most likely it's going. I don't know. It's going to be a 15 yards or a spot foul. I don't know how they do it. Is it a spot foul?
It's 15 yards in college. If it's over 15 yards, it's a 15-yard penalty. If it's under 15, it's a spot foul. So this would be. Oh yeah, that's a 15-yard because he pulled him.
Oh, it looked like he hit his head too. The defender. All right. So Rutgers look like a promising draw right now at the 47-yard line now. Caliamanis in the shotgun, running back to his right. Raymond. Ball of snaps, drops back, looking, throws, and it is completed to Raymond for a first down. Touchdown, Raymond. Good move by Antoine Raymond. A 47-yard touchdown pass, and just like that, the Knights are back in 24-19, awaiting the extra point. Good move by Raymond on the catch to elude the defender and get the touchdown.
That's what Rutgers needed.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what they needed.
No, they do need to step up defensively. And they did it earlier. And that's what you did it earlier, so you can do it.
Rutgers is going for the 2 points, 24-19, so to make it 24-21. So Caliamanis in the shotgun, Raymond to his right. All right. Ball of snaps. Hands up to Raymond, over to number 0, who deflects it, and then he's a flea for the pass is and it's deflected. The trick play didn't work because, that pass, it would have been a touchdown in end zone to the quarterback, to Caliamanis, if he had got the pass off. Deflected passes. It's always the deflected passes that messes up the deflected pass. Good play by the defense. So it's 24-19.
They're trying to do that special.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a good play call. The play would have worked. I
Mhm.
mean, if he'd have just lobbed it up a little bit more, like over the defender hands, like yeah, that would have been a touchdown. Because I mean, he was open in the end zone.
And that's what Rutgers needed. But again, like I said, defense needs to step up now. Um,
Yep.
261, 301. Like I said earlier, can somebody get over 300? There you are with Williams. So, um, let's see. Raymond is 50 yards receiving. So, strong. 6 receptions, 107. So, he's having a good game, So, but I need Duff to step up. He only has that one reception early in the game for the touchdown. So,
Mm-hmm.
Sheffield needs to also come into play. Um, he was a highly recruited player, transfer player. So a lot of the big name schools wanted him. So Rutgers is, his utilization just seems a little off. So Fresno has cut a bit down now. They scored another touchdown, 35-21. And it looks like it's 5:26 left in the third quarter.
Still some time in there.
Yeah. The way that game is going, that'll be done before this game anyway. So this might be the last game of the night. So
Look like Rutgers got the little momentum back on their side now, but let's see on defense if they could stop Washington because they have not been able to stop Washington in this third quarter. Washington has had
mhm,
two successful long drives, quick strike drives that's got produced points, touchdowns.
mhm, mhm. Definitely, they need to. The defense. This defense needs to step up now. Create a turnover, or create a turnover. All right, Alex. Just posted that on your page. All right, let's see what he says. So I'm talking to one of the Rutgers beat writers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to see if he responds to me. So
That Rutgers scoring job was 2 plays for 75 yards and only took 49 seconds.
mm.
For Raymond, that was his first career
Receiving touchdown.
receiving touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Knights set to kick off. Down 24-19, 9:17 left to go in the third quarter. All right, the kick is up. And it is fair catch. And the Huskies will have it at the 25-yard line. That's where Williams will start at the 25-yard line.
All right, USF won, so that's the final. I gotta prep my rankings.
Coaches from out of Plainfield, New Jersey, home of Jason Williams, right? Out of Plainfield, New Jersey.
He goes by Jay Williams, not Jason. Jay Williams.
I forgot. Yeah, Jay Williams, from St. Joseph's of Metuchen High School, Plainfield, New Jersey. Also Lance Thomas, Plainfield, New Jersey, or Scotch. I think it's Scotch Plains.
No, Scotch Plains. Scotch Plains. You had Anthony Davis from who played at Virginia. I mean, no, Wisconsin. I'm sorry. Eugene Moore played at Virginia.
All right. Williams hands it off to Coleman, and he gets 1 yard. So it'll be 2nd and 9 coming up. Ball's at the 26.
And everybody controlled their gap. They stayed true. So good job defensively. So that's what you needed.
All right, ball is snapped. Williams drops back and he throws to number 7 for a gain of 8 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up. And that was to Vines. Good D. Stop him from getting that first down. 3rd and 1 coming up. Let's see, can Rutgers defense get off the field? Can they get off?
Yeah, why is they cross? No one went with him.
Yeah, man. Hey.
they're getting killed with crossers.
Yep.
The defense doesn't know what to do with the
All
crossers.
right, all right. Ball of snaps, and he throws to Coleman, and Coleman gets a good gain of 18 on the play, 1st and 10. Washington, and just like that, they're in Rutgers territory.
Mm.
A little quick pass from Williams to Coleman. Ball will be at the 45-yard line, and there's a Rutgers player down on the field.
I know Coach Shiano goes over this. Why these kids are not picking it up, I don't understand. This is basic football.
It's Kai Sanders is the guy
Mm-hmm.
who's down from out of Newark, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Play for the Brick City Lions.
Brick City.
I think he played at Bergen also, Bergen Catholic.
Hilltown homies are the craziest. So you have a injury time off for right now. Let me see if he's off the field. He's still down. He was part of that collision.
Mm-hmm.
So he's get up now. He's up and he either headed to the bench or to the locker room. All right, Washington set. Like I said, the Huskies been on the move in this third quarter, man. They've been like coming
Mm-hmm.
out like gangbusters. All right. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 46-yard line. Williams in the shotgun and flag is on the play. Looked like it was a false start. So that'll push him back. And it's on the offensive lineman, number 77.
Left tackle. He's the fill-in left tackle. Washington's left tackle and left guard are second stringers because the starters are out.
Oh, okay. All right. 1st and 15. Ball of snaps. Hands it off to the number 24, and he gets about 6 on the play, 6 or 7 on the play. And that's to Muhammad, the running back. So it'll be 2nd and 9 coming up. So he gets the penalty yards back. All right, let's see if this is going to stall Washington or Washington will be on the move. All right. 2nd and 9. Williams in the shotgun. Ball of snaps. Hands the ball off. No, he keeps the ball, and he only gets about a yard. He got hit. They smacked him around a good bit. So it'll be 3rd and 8 coming up. So good way for good about Rutgers defense to stay home.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he'd have had that ball to Muhammad would have had some yards. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3rd and 8. Can Rutgers defense stop them right here? Can they get off the field? 3rd and 8. Williams in the shotgun drops back, looking, throws, and it is completed, but he is short by a yard. It'll be fourth
Go
and one
for it.
coming up. And Washington is most likely going to go for it. That was to Boston, a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You go for it.
And they're going for it.
Killing them with the crossers.
Actually, 4th and 2 coming up. So 2 yards short.
Killing
Rutgers,
with the
can you do
crossers.
it? Can you get off the field?
Crossers again. Crossers again. I'm just coming back with another crosser.
All right. Williams in the shotgun. Ball of snaps. Drops back. Looking. Crosser, like you said. And it's a first down. Gain of 11 on 12 on the plate
Mm-hmm.
to Roebuck. Just like you said. Cross. Whoop. 1st and 10. Washington and the Huskies are in business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. Williams in the shotgun. Ball's at the 25. Hands the ball off to Coleman, and he is dropped for a gain of only one. Good D by Rutgers. All right. Second and 10. No, actually, no gain on the play. Second and 10. Ball's at the 25. Williams in a shotgun. Running back home into his left. Ball is snap. Drops back, throws, and is completed to number 86. And he gets the first down gain of 11 on the play. And that was to Decker DeGraff. So, hey, Rutgers ain't couldn't get it on that one. So, first and 10, Washington. And the ball is at the 14-yard line. All right, Williams under center. Ball is snaps. Hands it off to running back Muhammad, and he gets about 3 yards on the carry. So, it'll be second and 7 coming up. So, it looks like they mixing it up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, second and 8. Ball's at the 12-yard line. Williams in a shotgun. Man in motion, empty backfield. Williams, ball of snaps, drops back, throws, and almost completed, but it is incomplete to Boston. Good D by Rutgers. That would have been a touchdown. All right, so third and 8. Can they be stopped? If Rutgers can hold them just to a field goal, that'd be a win for Rutgers.
Mm-hmm. That's what's needed right now.
Yep. All right. Third and 8. Williams in a shotgun. Man in motion. Ball is snaps. Drops back looking. And he's going to escape. And he's going to get a touchdown. Runs it in. Touchdown, Washington. And I thought they had him. But he is elusive.
Yeah, there was no integrity in terms of their pass rush, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what he looks for. He just looks for that little alley.
Oh, 30-19 awaiting the extra point.
You had two people coming into the same gap.
The kick is up and it is good. 31-19, Washington with 2:53 left to go in the third quarter. And like I said, Rutgers is back on the heels again. They got to keep pace.
Third quarter, 21 points, man. 21 points.
Mm-hmm.
It's 31-9 since you were up by 10-0. And this is something you can't do, especially on the road. You can't give a team
Mm-hmm.
like this. I mean, look at Williams, 359 yards passing, man. 18 to 24, six missed opportunity, 6 incompletions,
Mm-hmm.
plus 99 yards rushing. So he has over 400, pushing on close to 500 yards of total offense. You can't win like this. You need your defense to stop. You need the defense to get a stop.
Right. I thought they had a golden opportunity to get a stop too, and they couldn't do it.
Let's see.
All right, the kick is up, and it'll be a touchback. So Rutgers will have the ball at the 25-yard line, and that's where the Rutgers offense will start. All right, Keelan.
Thanks again, everyone, for tapping in. Really appreciate you guys being here with us. It's Friday Night Lights, Big Ten style.
All right, Calliamanis, Manis in the shotgun, running back to his left. Ball to snaps, hands it off to Raymond, and he is dropped in the backfield for a loss of one, or it's probably no game. But I don't know why he just ran. He should just like push. He should just like fell forward or something like that. So no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball to snaps. Drops back, throws, and then caught by Raymond, and he gets about 9 yards on his. So it'll be 3rd and 1 coming up. So Rutgers is moving quickly now. 3rd and 1. Elliott Manis with the ball and a quarterback sneak, and he gets the first down. So 1st and 10, Rutgers at the 35.
Hmm.
All right. 1st and 10, Rutgers. Manis in the shotgun, running back Raymond to his right. Ball at the 34-yard line. Ball of snaps, drops back, looking, throws, and it is intercepted. No, incomplete. But Raymond fell down too. Raymond fell, and that's how it almost got intercepted. But Washington couldn't come up with it. So it'll be 2nd and 10. That was an easy. It was gonna be an easy interception once Raymond slipped. All right, 2nd and 10. Manis in the shotgun. Ball of snaps, drops back, looking, throws, and it is complete to number 18 for a gain of 8 on the play
Weber.
to Weber. All right, 3rd and 2. 1:13 left to go in the third quarter. All right, ball of snaps, drops back, looking, throws, and it is complete for a first down, a gain of 5 to Sheffield. So 1st and 10, Rutgers. All right, ball is at the 48-yard line. Kelly Manis in a shotgun. Running back to his right. Ball of snaps. Drops back. Looking. Throws. And it is complete to Strong over the middle for a gain of 16 or 18 on the play. 1st and 10, Rutgers. And that may be the last play. Or is Rutgers trying to see if they're going to get one more off? Yep, they're trying to get one more off.
Mm-hmm.
Ball of snaps. Drops back. Looking. Calumet is looking. Scrambling. Looking. And he just throws the ball away out of bounds. So it'll be
Finally.
2nd and 10 with 2 seconds left to go in the quarter. Two
Nobody's
seconds
trying to
left to
do
go.
anything.
Ball is at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Shouldn't
All
have
right, Calliamanis in a shotgun. Ball of snaps, drops back, looking, throws, and it is complete to Raymond for a gain of 5 on the players, 5 or 6 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4 coming up, and that is the end of the third quarter with the score. Washington Huskies 31, Rutgers Scarlet Knights 19. Be back with the fourth quarter. Like I said, Rutgers is on the move. They got to keep pace with the Huskies.
Mm-hmm. Post by Steve Politi. Rutgers has been outscored 45-7 in the third quarter this season against FBS level competition. That's not a good sign, man. That's coming out of halftime, and your adjustments are not what they need to be for your team to capitalize. Pardon me.
Hmm.
I mean, right now, this third quarter is where Washington is taking advantage, and they knew it. They knew it. Rutgers struggles coming out after halftime. I didn't know that stat. So yes, Rutgers has to do something. They have to do something differently to start the third quarters. Because right now you're down what 14, no, 12 points. You're
Hmm.
down 12 points. So, that's definitely two scores that you need, and your defense has not been stopping. You gave up 21 points in that third quarter alone. So, and then, you know, um, well, Callie Manis is over 300 yards. So both quarterbacks are over 300 yards. He's 22 or 36. So he's as a respectable passing stat, 2 touchdowns. But Washington also has 134 yards rushing. So, in terms of the total yardage um, for this game right now, Washington is 493, while Rutgers is at 400. So, you know, and Rutgers is relying on their pass game. They gone away from the rush game, and there's a difference of about a minute in time of possession. A minute. So,
Hmm.
Rutgers its execution to start the game, the missed opportunities, have come back to haunt them. So, because if you scored, those touchdowns, let's just say instead of the field goal, you add the 11 points right now, you're down 1 point. You add 11 points, you're down 1 point. So,
Hmm.
those missed opportunities are coming back to haunt you. That short punt that you missed, the missed field goal. So this is all adding up, man. This really is. And
Yeah, I mean, at the time it looked like it's small, but they add up at the end. You be like, man, 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 all these missed opportunities, man, that's cost you the game.
hmm
Let's see. Hopefully, on this drive, they can get something on this drive, man.
hmm
Man, like I said, this drive is very, very, very important, man. They got to get something, got to get you a field goal or something, but the touchdown is what they need.
hmm Definitely.
Rutgers in that third quarter outscored 21-6. All right. Let's see what they do. 3rd and 4. Manis in the shotgun. Ball is at the 29-yard line. Running back to his right. Ball is snaps. Drops back. Looking. Throws. And it is incomplete. Strong. I thought it had it, but it was knocked out. So it'll be 4th and 4 coming up at the 29-yard line. So it was a little bit behind, but yeah. So what is Rutgers going to do? They going for it.
You have to
Fourth
go
and
for it.
four. All right. Manis in a shotgun. Running back to his right. Raymond. Ball of snaps. Drops back. Looking. Throws. And it is completed by Strong. Good catch. No, that's Duff. I'm sorry, Duff. And that is
hmm
a gain of 5. 1st and 10. Man, good way to hold on to that ball. All right. 1st and 10. Callie Manis in the shotgun. Ball of snaps. Drops back looking. Throws, and it is deflected, batted down, and the 2nd and 10 coming up. Batted at the line. I know they be teaching the linemen like on the pass play, you got to try to keep the defenders' arms down if you can get, you know what I'm saying, so they won't deflect some of these passes.
That's the one thing that's hard because if you do that, technically
Yeah.
that's holding. So the only thing you can do is if they jump, you try to knock them down to the ground or push them. So and as a
All
defensive line,
right.
go ahead. I'll answer it.
All right. Second and 10. Cali man is ball. And this ball of snaps. Throws and it is completed to number 18 for a gain of 9.
Whatever.
And that is to Weber.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be 3rd and 1 coming up. All right. Rutgers hurrying up. Ball's in. Hands the ball off to the running back. And will he get there? Looked like he was close enough. Are they going to give it to him? To Raymond? No, he is short. So it'll be 4th and 1 or 4th and inches coming up. I thought his teammates were trying to help him push him over, but so it's 4th and 1 right here for Rutgers.
No, he looks like he had it.
I thought, and I mean, and they're not even like looking at it. They just like going. So it's 4th and 1, and Rutgers is coming up to the line. And did he get it? Yep, he has it. He's gonna have the first down. And then bringing the sticks out. I thought he got it. It looked like he got the first down. All right, looked like he got it 1st and 10. All right, good, strong. I mean, good help by his teammates to push him over.
Yeah, I wonder if the line judge says he got it.
All right, 1st and 10. All right, Cali Manis in a shotgun. Ball of snaps. Drops back, throws to Weber, and he gets no gain. I don't know. Not a good play. I mean, you seen the guys was coming right there. You probably should have just. I thought he was going to give it off to Raymond, but he didn't. All right, so well, I gave him a gain of 1, 2nd and 9 on the play.
He was late on the pat. He was late on it on
Yeah,
the
that's
pat.
all I'm thinking, right? Held it just a little bit. All right, 2nd and 9. Ball is at the 11-yard line. Cali Manis in the shotgun. Raymond to his right. Ball of snaps. Drops back. And it's a blitz. And Weston did not even turn around fast enough. Raymond is an incomplete pass. Is 3rd and 9. Raymond didn't turn his head around fast enough on the blitz. Had he turned his head around, he would have caught that pass because it was right there. All right, so 3rd and 9. All right, 3rd and 9. Cali Manis in a shotgun. Raymond to his right. And he goes up the line and quickly changes the play. All right. Ball of snaps. Drops back. Looking. Throws. And it is incomplete to Strong. 4th and 9 coming up. And let me see what's Strong. Uh, all right. 4th and 9. Cali Manis in a shotgun. Ball of snaps. Drops back. Throws. And is he short? And he's short by a yard. See, I know they said, but went for out to kick the field goal. 4th and 9, 31-19. So Washington will take over on the
Mhm.
look like on the two-yard line or 3-yard line.
No, it's a 3 yard. If it's the two, then it's the first down.
Hmm
See, this is situations where you have no screens. You don't throw screens, whether it's a wide receiver screen, a running back screen.
Right.
These are situations that help you set up, get shorter yardage to to be able to try and capitalize at a later point in time. And these are the things that a lot of fans have criticized Soraka about. He does not have plays like this.
Hmm.
In his offense, he has limited motion. Teams just line up, and this is how you can also help your offense know. And the constant looking to the sideline, you have now where you can call plays right into the headset. So the team should not be consistently looking to the sideline, and it takes time, and it takes away, and it stagnates your offense. So um, it's tough right now, and you now gave Washington a great opportunity because now Washington can start to play a little bit. Do you continue what you're doing offensively? Yes. But maybe you start throwing a run a little bit more in there. If they give you the deep pass, you take the deep pass. But if you can, your running game has been effective. Especially with Williams. You capitalize and you take advantage of them this way. So no change in the Colorado State, Fresno State. There's about 11 minutes left in that game. Yeah, it's 35-21. Colorado State is up over Fresno.
Yep.
Let me see something. I can put it on. Colorado State has the football. And he's tackled where? Where's he tackled at? The 44?
Yeah, like I said, Rutgers is going to look back at all these points they just left on the field.
Mm-hmm. It's posted earlier. All right, Colorado State has
All
the
right, Williams and back and throws, and it is a first down, a gain of 29 on the play. First
mm.
and 10, Washington.
So Washington's going to try and go for the jugular right now. They're going to go down and see if they can go up three
Hmm.
scores.
Or at least if they can get a field goal, that's what I'm saying. You're going to try to get something.
But that'll push it to three scores.
Hmm.
No, not really. It'll push it to 15 if a field goal. So that's touchdown. Yeah.
All right, ball of snaps, hands it off to Coleman, and he gets about 4 or 5 on the play. So it'll be second and 5 coming up.
Mhm. So it'll be second and 5.
Second and 5. And look at the first downs. They're all about same 23-21.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Second and 5. Ball of snaps. Williams hands the ball off to Coleman. He breaks and gets a first down. Gain of 9 on the play. First and 10, Washington.
Mm.
All right. First and 10, Washington. 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
Colorado State scored again.
All right. Williams in a shotgun throws. Those like to his tight end for a gain of 6 or 7 on the play for Quentin Moore, the tight end.
All right,
So it'll be
Mets. Good
second and
job.
3.
Ty scored with his game, baseball game.
Wow. That game, what is it, tied 2-2? It's still 2-2 and stuff like that. Like, that game is, I think,
Mm.
is that the fifth game? Is that the
Yes, game 5.
Oh yeah. Winner goes on, the loser season is over. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Williams in a shotgun. Second and 4, ball of Snap. Hands the ball off to Coleman, and he gets. Did he get a first down, or he fell? He tripped it by the first down mark. I think he got it. So it'll be 1st and 10. So now Washington really is in no hurry. I mean, they up 19, 31-19 with 8:56 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Mm.
The only thing is now we're saying when Rutgers get the ball, what are they going to do? They're going to try to hurry up and go hurry up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Williams in the shotgun, man in motion, running back to his right, ball of snaps, drops back, looking, scrambling, and he's going to get a first down and more. Is he going to go all the way down to the 11-yard line? 1st and 10, Washington, a gain of 29 on the play.
Mm.
Yeah, he protected that ball at the end.
Sanders missed the tackle.
hmm All right. So ball's at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10, Washington. Williams in a shotgun, running back to his right. Ball is hands it off to number 8. And he's gonna get a gain of 5 on the 4, 5 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 6 either 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 5 coming up. And that was to Chris Lawson. Washington has just been like in this half, man. Washington has just been like on fire.
Mm-hmm. Completely dominating this second half.
All right. Empty backfield. Williams under center. Man in motion. Ball of snaps, fakes the drop, and Williams is going to take it in himself for the touchdown. Touchdown, Williams. 36-19, 37-19, awaiting the extra point. Coach says like extra point is all good. It'd be 38-19.
Mm-hmm.
Extra point is good. 38-19 with 6:52 left to go in the fourth quarter. Washington in total control of this game. Washington has scored 28 points in the second half.
28-6. All right, looking at the stat. Calic Matters, 26-44, 329, 2 touchdowns. Williams, 27 of 20, 21 of 27, 402 yards, 2 touchdowns, 6 incompletions. Think about that. Antoine Raymond, 12 carries, 85 yards. Overall, 21 of 96. Williams, 13, 136, 2 rushing touchdowns. Overall, 29 of 188. Think about that. He has over 538 yards of total offense and 4
Mm-hmm.
touchdowns. So Ian Strong, 7 for 124. Raymond, 5 for 74. Sheffield, 5 for 65. Robach, 4 for 108. Boston, 5 for 98, 2 touchdowns. Vines Bright, 3 for 50. So, I mean, pretty much they're just dominating in the passing game. Let's look at the
Mm-hmm.
tackles. Elad, 7 total, 7 solo. Jabome, 6 total, 6 solo. Alexander and Bryant, 7 apiece. Alexander with 7 solo, Bryant with 5. And the team stats are as follows. First downs, Washington's 26, Rutgers 21. Third down, Rutgers is 5 of 14. Washington is 4 of 8. Fourth down, Rutgers is 2 of 4. Washington is 1 of 1. 590 total offense for Washington, 427 for Rutgers. I would never in my lifetime say I would see a team get almost 600 yards of offense against a Shiano defense.
All right.
That's penalties. Rutgers 4 for 31, Washington's 8 for 78, and time of possessions about a difference of about 2 minutes. 25:09 for Rutgers, 27:59 for Washington. So
Mm-hmm.
there it is. So um, this has been crazy. So Arku is watching the Tigers and the Mariners going into the 13th inning. So hey, when your playoff life is on the line, you really step up. You step up and go for it. So
You know, it's crazy when you get to the what's that, the 10th, 11th inning, they put runners on second base, so nobody's been
hmm
able to. Is Williams hurt? It looked like he must have got hurt on that last play. He going into the 10th. Well, they don't need him, though, but he's holding his shoulder or something.
yeah, but then does that hurt you for the other games in your season? So
Right.
you
That's what I'm
know.
saying. Right.
So you're probably going to start to see Washington put in other kids who you want to develop as you go along. So because you're
Mm-hmm.
literally up 19 points. So
Yeah. All right. Washington set the kick off. All right. The kick is up, and it'll be a touchback, and Rutgers will have the ball at the 25-yard line. He said, "Oh, he hurt that right shoulder when they brought him down at that 11-yard line."
mm, if you
All right,
continue, go ahead.
Manis in the shotgun, running back to his left. Ball snaps, drops back, and he is sacked. He will be sacked.
Mm,
A loss of 3 on the play. This will be 2nd and 13 coming up. It's like, hey, Washington's still bringing it, man. 2nd and 13. Manis ball snaps, drops back, looking. And he takes off running, and he's going to get about 5 yards back, 5 or 6 yards back. So it'll be 3rd and 7 coming up. 3rd and 8.
mm.
All right. Manis in a shotgun, looking. Ball is snap. Oh, it looked like somebody like offsides. Got to be a flag. He's sacked, but that got to be a flag. Yeah, it's a flag because that dude was quick start should be offsides. hmm So it should be a short. It'll be 3rd and 3 coming up now for Rutgers. They needed that.
Mm-hmm. Defenders just trying to get the timing down. You see the quarterback, lift the leg or clap the hands. You just try to think you can get the timing down.
All right, Manis in a shotgun. Ball is snap. And will he get it? No, he will not. He'll fall short by a yard. So it'll be 4th and 1 coming up.
A game of inches, as always.
Mhm. So 4th and 1. All right. Manis in a shotgun. 4:55 left to go. Ball of snaps. Drops back. Hand it off to, and he gets the first down. He almost didn't get it. So 1st and 10 Rutgers. If he'd have got some help, he would have been stopped short of that first down. He had him behind the line of scrimmage, but he really didn't get a good grip on him. So 1st and 10 Rutgers. All right. Callie Madison a shotgun. Ball is snaps. Drops back. Looking. Throws to Weber, and he gets about 7 on the play. Should be 2nd and 3 coming up. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 4 coming up. All right. Callie Madison a shotgun. Ball is snaps. Drops back. Throws, and it is completed to Sheffield, and he's not got a bounce. He first down. A gain of 5 on the play. 1st and 10. All right. Callie Madison in shotgun. Ball is snaps. Drops back. Looking. Throws to, is that Raymond? And gain of 8. Yep, to Raymond. So it'll be 2nd and 2 coming up. Oh, 2nd and 1. All right. Callie Madison in shotgun. Ball is snaps. Fakes the handoff. And he gets the first down. He's just so hesitant with the ball. It gets a gain of 2 yards. Be 1st and 10. All right. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 43-yard line. Callie Manis in a shotgun. Ball is snaps. Drops back. Looking. Throws. And it is completed to, who's that, Raymond? Yep, to Raymond for a gain of 6 on the play. It'll be second. It should be 2nd and 4 coming. 2nd and 5 coming up. 2:34 left to go. All right. Callie Manis in a shotgun. Ball is snaps. Drop back. Throws. And it is caught by Huff at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal Rutgers. Duff with the catch. 1st and goal Rutgers at the 3. And that'll probably take us to the 2-minute warning. Ball at the 4-yard line. Rutgers trying to get one more play off. Callie Manis in the shotgun. Ball is snaps. Hands the ball off to Raymond, and he gets no gain. Be 2nd and goal coming up, and that'll be the 2-minute warning. And like you said, you're right. He throws the pass. Then when they get around, he throws these passes be too short. Let's see what is the Tigers, and they are in the mid team. Then the Tigers and the Mariners. Like I said, the brawl. That's a fight for it all, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say whoever the home team. Let me see. Let me see who's the home team in that baseball. It's like the Mariners.
Yeah, it should be the
Man,
Mariners.
so they could possibly end it because it's the bottom of the 13th because they put
Mm-hmm.
runners on second base.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what I'll do, you get that run on second base, that first dude come up, either bunt, try to get that dude to third base, and then the next guy got to do what he got to do, or you can get a base hit. But because you don't want to strike out, you want to move that runner from second to third.
8 different receivers for Washington has caught a pass. And they're all in double digits in terms of yardage. Yeah, this game was definitely not about defense.
Mhm.
I mean, even Rutgers has had the opportunities; they just missed out. It's not like Washington totally dominated you defensively. So,
Right. It's just like I said, what we keep saying, a lot of missed opportunities. That's all it
hmm
is. That's all it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then in that first quarter, what's that? The first quarter, the second quarter is like right before the half. Instead of going for they should just kick the field goal. They went for it. They didn't get it.
Mm-hmm. Rutgers now has a 19 play, 73 yards, 6 minutes and 7 second drive, and a 13 play, 76 yards, 6 minutes and 24 drive against Washington. That's resulted in the same number of points, 0. Think about that.
Hmm.
That's 149 yards and what, 32 plays over 12 minutes, and you don't get any points. There's so many missed opportunities.
I want to know if this is the backup for Washington on defense in the game because I mean, if it's not, if it's still the starters, like because these guys are playing. All right, second and goal. Caluman is in a shotgun. Ball is snaps. Drops back, looking, throws, and it is intercepted in the end zone. Wow. Intercepted in the end zone.
What's the number?
Yeah. I think number 8 was it Bryant? I think it was. He was hesitating, and it's like
Davis.
I don't. That dude was never.
Davis.
I don't know what he's looking at. That dude was never open.
Oh no, that's the starter. Ephesian Price stop. That's the
Right.
starting cornerback.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I look at it as like that
Tyrone.
dude strong was not open.
Tyrone missed opportunities after missed opportunities for the Rutgers offense, man. Kalik Manis does not look like his normal self. He's very hesitant. Like he doesn't read the defense or he's not believing his eyes. And right now, his first interception, so he's trying. I'll give him that in the end zone, but he was trying, he was pushing it. So, um, I mean, offensively, they've gotten over 13, 9, 4, let's say 500 yards of total offense. The problem is the defense. The defense has given up over 600 yards of total offense to Washington. I mean,
Hmm.
Washington blitzed them in the second half, 28-6. So and Rutgers was up 10-0. So they've been blitzed 38-9 since they were up by 10 points. So, and they had opportunities, to be honest with you, early to really, at one point, I'm going to be honest, they could have, if they executed, they could have been up 21-0. So many missed
Hmm.
opportunities, atrocious defense, atrocious.
Oh
Um,
yeah, and just like you said, if your quarterback don't look like you have it, yo, get the points, bro. Get the extra points. Get the points because, like I said, those points add up, and by the end of the game, you only be down one score, and you can try to, what I'm saying, tie it up. But all those opportunities that you missed, it's like, come on, man.
I will say this. That's a coach who's desperate, who's trying because he doesn't believe the defense can stop them. So that's
Hmm.
really what it boils down to. He
Yeah.
doesn't think. Go ahead.
Who's the backup? Who's the backup quarterback? I mean, yeah, how's he looking? You can run him
Um,
for some,
he's a he's
some
a he's
spark or
a
something. I don't know.
he's a redshirt freshman. No,
Uh,
Serace, AJ Serace.
hmm.
His father's the head coach of Princeton. So good
Okay.
quarterback, young, but he still needs time to develop. So maybe next year is his opportunity because
They only got
call
two.
it?
I thought they usually have three quarterbacks on the roster.
Well,
I,
they
I,
have a they have a
I,
walk on third stringer.
okay.
So
Walk on.
Ashenfeld. So um,
Mhm.
that's it. You have what you call their backup from last year who transferred out because he knew he wasn't going to get the opportunity to start. So plus you also have um Wimsatt who transferred out the year before that. So
Mhm.
I would just say the opportunities were there.
Yeah. Washington, like I said, they just gonna probably get in victory formation or whatever, and just what you call
Yeah.
because there's a 149 left to go. It's like I don't
No,
like I said, I don't know
you
what
run
dude's
it.
looking at.
You run it to see
Nah, they
149.
ain't, they ain't victory formation, and he takes a
Okay.
knee.
All right. So then Rutgers is waving because I think Rutgers has what, two timeouts.
Rutgers got all they timeouts. Both teams got all they timeouts.
So that's why I was saying you take a look and see. So yeah, if Rutgers is surrendering, so yeah, that's it. So that's gonna be it for this game here for Rutgers. So
Hmm.
it's gonna be a terrible one. It's hard. And then next week you have Oregon coming to Piscataway, the number 2 or number 3 team, depending on the rankings. And if you had a hard time against Washington, what do you think is going to happen? You got to improve this defense. Now I know you got a lot of young kids on this defense, so you have a lot of missed assignments, blown assignments, questionable defensive play calls. But it doesn't get any better. I mean, you still got Oregon, you still got Ohio State, Penn State, for even though they're struggling, you got Penn State, you got Maryland, you got Purdue. Well,
Hmm.
Purdue is productive, so you've had your opportunity. So, and there's a concern in the fan base that Rutgers may not win a Big Ten game. So,
Hmm.
again, I'm not going as far as saying Shiano should be fired. I don't believe that. He's the right man for the job. It's just, you got to get the kids in, you got to coach them up, and you got to do better. So, but I'm going to go in real quick. Um, Ethan ended up the night 31 of 50, 386, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Antoine Raymond, 15 carries, 89 yards. Ethan, it was 11-11. Overall, Rutgers was 27 of 107. Washington, Damon Williams, started the game, 21 to 27, 402 yards, 2 touchdowns. He also rushed 13 times for 136, 2 touchdowns. Jonah Coleman, 14 for 44, 1 touchdown. Overall, 32 of 177, 3 touchdowns. Ian Strong led the night for Rutgers, 7 receptions, 124. Antoine Raymond, 7 for 89. DT Sheffield, 6 for 68. For Washington, Roebuck led them 4 for 106. Boston, 5 for 98, 2 touchdowns. Vines Bright, 3 for 50. Evans, 2 for 45. In terms of tackles, Elad led the way, 7 tackles, 7 solo. Jabome, 6 for 6 for Washington. Alexander, 8 for 8. Bryant, 8 for 6. And for the team stats, first downs, pretty much even. Washington 26, Rutgers 25. Third down efficiency, Rutgers was 5 of 15, Washington 4 and 9. Rutgers was 3-5 on fourth down, 1-1 for Washington. 579 for Washington overall, 493 for Rutgers. I'm still saying it's 600 because some of those were the last series where they took the knee. So um, penalties, 4 for 31 for Rutgers, 9 for 83. Each had 1 turnover. Time of possession was pretty much a dead even. 30, 20, 12 for Rutgers, 29-48 for Washington. So you might as well say they were both 30 minutes. So overall, Washington moves up to 5-1, 2-1 in the Big Ten, and Rutgers last place in the Big Ten, 3-3 overall, 0-3 in the Big Ten. So there you have it. Long flight coming back for Rutgers. Got to figure out what to do for the big game next week. Homecoming, 6:30 kickoff time for that game. So, but what's your final thoughts before we get out of here, Cave?
Man, final thoughts, man, with Rutgers. Like I said, I mean, the quarterback didn't look good tonight. Hopefully, he gets his bearings right and stuff like that. But because y'all, we got to face Oregon next.
Mm-hmm. We
Yeah,
host
that's a tough
Oregon.
task. That's a tough task. That is a very tough task, especially
Mm-hmm.
he playing like that
Mm-hmm.
and looking indecisive and things like that. But hey, Rutgers is hey, you might go into that game with nothing to lose. So hey, they might come out swinging. They might surprise people. So they got nothing to lose. They playing with house money. So
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, as far as this game, like I said, just like we said all night long, man, just too many wasted opportunities, man. Too many wasted opportunities, and that's what it was. Mistakes after mistakes, man. Like I said, and being too greedy, don't want to go for 3 points. They want sevens and stuff like that. When the quarterback didn't look like he had it tonight, but like I said, sometimes he'll wake out of the funk. But yeah, I think that's all it was. If they'd have scored their touchdowns and stuff like that, this game would have been much closer. But and then you see Washington in the second half, man, they were on fire. They were scoring on every possession. I mean, they was moving that ball and they was very decisive and they was quick strikes. and that's the difference in the game. Washington wanted it a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
hats off to the Huskies and stuff like that. But for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, it's back to the drawing board again. And like I said, you host the number 3-4-2 team in the land, Oregon. Yeah,
Hmm.
not a recipe. It's a recipe for disaster, but we'll see what happens, man.
Here's
And
a great.
I know Shiana got to be upset with 600 yards or 700 yards of total
Mhm.
offense against him, man.
Here's a great tweet by Fence the Garden. The most damning thing about tonight and this season, as pointed by others, is Rutgers had about 2 weeks to prepare for Williams and company and allowed literally a historic performance. You had 2 weeks because you're coming off of a bye. That
Wow.
that adds to it. So, um, you know, this is really tough, man. So, but we're gonna get out of here again. Like I said, I'm gonna be back tomorrow, 3:30 for the new College Zone type of red zone format. So hopefully everybody will be here. Tap in whether through the hardcore, the Aboriginal, through Coach Ed, Cave. If you're available, I'll shoot you the link
Mm,
whenever. And I'm gonna be here 3:30 probably until the not the late games, but till about 10:30ish or so. So, but
all
I'll be
right.
here. So, hope you guys really appreciate it. I thank everyone for being here. For rocking with us.
Yeah,
You
shout out
guys
to the
are
chat.
amazing. Exactly, to the chat, everyone who's there. Tapping in. I appreciate all of you guys. So you guys are amazing, and we'll be here tomorrow for another one. So with that being said, you have a great night. Peace.
Peace.
On the field we grind, every play's a statement. Coach Ed on the headset, leading like a champion. Games on blast, yeah we talking all the scores. From the stands to the couch, it's college football wars. Tactical rise, rivals feel the pressure. Every snap, every pass, it's a teacher lecture. We breaking down the plays with rhythm and force. This podcast is the playbook, it's the main source. On the headset, we're calling the shots. Every team on the rise, giving all that we got. On the field we hustle, every snap like it's gold. Highlight reels rolling, the stories unfold. Tailgates are packed, fans decked in their pride. On the headset, got the whole world on our side. From the kickoff to the final drop, Coach Ed's breaking down how we thrive. Every week, every game, we're turning the tide. On the headset, where the passion won't hide. Let's talk stats, let's break it down. Championship dreams, we're wearing that crown. From the big wins to the heartbreaking loss. On the headset, we're here, no matter the cost.